If Missouri Governor Mike Kehoe and the GOP-controlled Missouri General Assembly follow through on a plan to phase out the state's income tax and expand the state's sales tax, it wouldn't exactly be breaking a lot of new ground. That's because there are 9 other states throughout the country that do not have an income tax, and that includes Democratic-led ones like Washington State, as well as GOP-leaning states like Alaska, Florida, and Texas. But one thing that a lot of critics of Kehoe's plan have pointed out is that those states have something that generate an inordinate amount of revenue. Nevada has gambling, Texas and Alaska have oil and natural gas. Even Tennessee, which, by the way, has a very high sales tax, has tourist destinations like Dollywood or Nashville.
He's already provided a preview of the hard times to come by proposing $600 million in core cuts in his proposed fiscal year 2027 state budget and underfunding K-12 public schools by at least $190 million. And if tax hike Mike gets his way, the financial crisis will get progressively worse.
So that was a question we asked Governor Mike Kehoe last week. What does Missouri have, similar to those other states, that could prevent state government from a fiscal calamity?
Yeah, well, we have our tourism industry, number one. Our agriculture industry is clearly number one, but our tourism industry is in the top 2 or 3 things that affect our economy. And that also helps with visitors coming into Missouri that are paying sales tax. So some of the burden gets shifted to our visitors, but not, and as you heard me say, we're not doing double-digit sales tax increases. That would be insane. Our plan will call for only the amount of money required to offset the income tax, so that future legislators can't be in a runaway position to overtax Missourians.
On the next episode of the Politically Speaking Hour on St. Louis on the Air, we'll discuss Kehoe's plan and the general idea of getting rid of Missouri's income tax with Republican State Senator Ben Brown of Washington. And if you have a question about Kehoe's proposal, make sure to send me an email right here or comment down below, and we may pose it during the program. You can listen to the next episode of the Politically Speaking Hour on St. Louis on the Air at noon and 7 p.m. this Friday on St. Louis Public Radio. By the way, did you know that North Dakota's official state nickname is the Peace Garden State? That's pretty cool. I like Show Me State, but Peace Garden State is pretty radical.